Hi everyone, Pandana here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Broken Arrow and our campaign playthrough. So, we've done Tracked and Furious, so let's just go up and do the next couple. We've obviously played them before in the beta version and the press events, but let's do the Big Wave, since that's next in line. This was the first mission that we ever got to play.
We've just received the green light for the landing operation on Baltese Peninsula. The Russian Baltic fleet is currently resupplying in the harbor of Kaliningrad and will soon be ready to take to sea. Taking control of this peninsula would trap them in the lagoon, rendering them basically non-operational in the region. Our troops are ready to storm the beach, but according to our latest satellite data, a mobile coastal artillery battery is defending the harbor. These guns must be silenced before we can launch the main assault, or this'll turn into Omaha Beach 2.0. The guns have been spotted here. This is a battery of Barrick 130mm howitzers. They can detect and engage fast-moving targets above the water. That includes ships and helicopters. Local intel reports that a battery of surface-to-air missiles is present on the south bank of the lagoon. But the precise position of each launcher is unknown, as they are relocated every day. That makes a missile or airstrike way too hazardous. Our best option is to send in a light force to eliminate the anti-air batteries by surprise and open the way for the main landing. They don't expect that kind of attack, so the ground forces in the area are limited. Commander, you will be in charge of this raid while I organize the main landing. Prepare your troops, but remember, it's a one-time opportunity, so it's make or break. Make it happen, Commander. Good luck.
I like the intro and everything they've got for it now.
I've gathered as much information as possible about the operating forces in the region. You can consult them in the mission intel section if you wish.
May I have a word, Commander? In private, please. It's about the General. I know you hold him in high esteem, but you haven't known him as long as I have. The truth is, he is a dangerous man. He's getting old, and this conflict might be his last chance to fulfill his dream of seeing his name in the history books. That makes him dangerous. For you and your men. For himself, for everyone. Books are full of great battles and proud generals, but never talk about the men who work towards avoiding such glorious slaughters. So when the day comes, and it will come, believe me, to choose between reason and glory, I'm counting on you, Commander, to make the right choice.
Interesting. Lots of dodgy stuff going on in the background in this. Back to Elite, and we do have bits of intel there. That's just telling us what's in this mission, basically, but we've played it before. We know already, right? Let's roll.
The ships cannot approach as long as the coastal battery located in this fort is operational. The anti-air missiles are located on the other side of the canal. A Russian missile battery generally consists of 6 launchers. 2 of them have been located on the beach, but the others must be hiding in the nearby city.
Sir, the reconnaissance group has made contact with the enemy and reports the presence of a tank platoon defending the area. I hope you brought some dedicated anti-tank units with you.
Yes, we have. So, quickly pause, and let's just have a look at what we've got on the field. So, we've got some Force Recon, we've got Labs, obviously, with the Bushmasters, we've got these guys with automatic grenade launchers. Same again here, though the troops are still in that one. We've got Lav L with some supplies. Another Bushmaster, we've got False Recon. Okay, so we've got Recon dotted about. We want to make good use of the Marines. They do have decent anti-tank capability, so that's important. What have we got otherwise? So we've got False Recon. Infantry, we do have Javelins. So we do have some anti-tank capability. I believe these ones are top attack, so we do need to bring those in. They are expensive, though, so we will have to unpause and just save up a bit of cash. We don't need to over-egg the pudding. We want to get in these guys first, perhaps. They've changed the buildings here. Have you noticed that? The buildings here have all changed. There used to be other civilian buildings here, and you could shoot across. They've changed them. That's interesting. So the map's been updated. It wasn't bunkers before. That's new. Okay, fascinating. Get one of these guys coming in. Probably send their vehicle back, though. I mean, the Marines could probably deal with some tanks up close. We're also going to need the mortars in. I guess we're waiting for the cash there. Let's unload this here. Let's move these guys into this building, but not where the tank can see. Oh, these guys are already firing. Oh, their range is epic. Okay. Oh, wow. Their range is much longer than I thought it was. Run, 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 run. Get in the building, get in the building, get in the building.
The troops have engaged the enemy. It will take them a little time to figure out what's going on, but we've got to hurry now.
Run as fast as you got to! Marines here! We're in combat! Regroup and move up! Get the fuck up! Move! Vehicle hit!
Oh, shit.
Shit, that was close! Popping smoke! Punch it! Full speed! Back pedal, driver!
Oh, nice. Javelin just massively did the business there. Okay, you come and... oh, no. Tank's still going. Oops.
All walking sandbags! Jump out!
Can you see that? Yes, you can. I was going to say. Nice. Beautiful. Well done. Okay.
Enemy tank destroyed.
I did not mean to unload that there. I want to unload it behind that building. You can actually go back to base. Just so we have more transports at base. We will bring in 2 of those now. So we have some mortars. You will unload here. Let's bring in a Lav L with some supply. And we'll unload them there. You guys move up here. You can go back to base. Move the Force Recon up this way. See, these guys with the grenade launchers are great versus light vehicles and versus infantry.
Someone asked for a ride? Troop transport ready. Personal carrier ready.
Like, we should be able to easily deal with the ones in those buildings depending on what they've got.
Armored transport reporting in.
Yeah, there we go.
Troop transport ready.
Yeah, nice.
Marines at your orders, sir.
Yeah, don't underestimate the power of
We RTB.
those units.
Oscar Mike. Force recon
I
standing
think it's
by.
easy to forget how strong they are.
Order ready to engage, sir.
The
Who
Lavs.
needs support?
What's the range on these guys? Oh, pretty decent actually, so that's fine.
Order ready, sir.
I'll just keep them here for now.
Marines.
Force Recon need to move over this way.
What's a Marine? Always a
These
Marine.
guys can come and sit in that building now. These Marines are going to head this way. Oh, there's one of the AA pieces. We should be able to artillery that. Let's give a long barrage right on top of it.
Coordinates received.
Not the artillery, the AA pieces.
Lab ready for
Move
combat.
this up down this way. Oh, reinforcements. BMP's coming in.
Marines! I want a base of fire in that building! U.S. Marines, ready for duty! Solid copy. Advance and report.
That missile
Recon
launcher is
are
gone.
doing some
Good.
damage.
Who wants a skylight for his house?
Quick change targets. Start firing here. Smoke yourselves off. Run away.
Lab here.
You guys pull back.
That
No.
missile launcher
Sorry.
is gone. Good.
Oh, you guys are in trouble. Shit. Scouts are doing a good job. Great. Oh, tanks. Retreat. You guys pull back. Target there instead. Just move further in front as they are moving this way. Catch them out, hopefully. You guys move to there. You move up here to get rearmed. Nice. How are we doing this side? Bit of combat over here. You go and assist over there. You can apply some pressure to those guys. Oh. Can you attack that? It can. It's not going to do much damage to it though. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just going to retreat. Smoke off. Thank you. Everything repaired. Lav L return to base. Bring in another Lav L supplies. I've got loads of supplies here. I'm not spending much. I'm just taking my time with this one because my recon isn't very good at the minute, is it?
Missile launcher taken out.
Let's get the force recon moved up. Oh, you're going to finish that off? Oh, it's smoked. Ah, smoked itself off. That's okay. Back to base. They're going to go in this building. We should be able to attack them. Try and get these guys moved up again. These guys have done a really good job so far. That's easy kill. Splendid.
Marines here, we're under fire. Force recon engaged in combat. Personal carrier here.
We get repaired there. You come this way. You obviously need to come over here. Nothing I can do about that tank, really, at the minute. And what we need, another javelin team at this side so we can try and catch it out.
Force recon here.
I'm keen to move these up, but
Orcon standing by. Making entry. Marines.
oh nice, they're close enough for the Marines to do the job.
Enemy tank taken out.
Ooh, put them on control group 1 because I will forget otherwise. Let's try and level that building. You guys can get out of there now. Let's bring in some more supplies. We'll get that Lav L back to base. Bring in another Lav L supplies. Move up to there. A helicopter over there. Do we have any AA? Infantry Stinger team. We have to force recon up now. I think we're in a better position to do that. Oh, we've done some damage to those guys, so they're moving. Let's just move you in here and get you rearmed. You will come and unload here. This Lav can come up here. Move up that way.
I got my ears on. Go ahead.
You unload there. You come collect that next.
Armor
There's no rush on this one. There's no timer, so I'm just taking my sweet time. This should get a kill on that. Oh, almost. Should finish the job, though.
Order ready, sir.
Lavs in here.
Order at your command, sir. Troop transport ready.
These guys to unload in that building. Make sure one of these guys in that building. Let's grab our lavs again. I want to try and kill this. It's the most annoying thing they have. This SPG.
Transport here.
Because it can kill my vehicles as well as everything else.
Port guard ready.
Just force recon up.
At your command, sir. Lab in combat. Awaiting command. Fire in maneuver. Who needs support? Roger. Call for fire received. Lab here. We're in combat. Personal carrier ready. Personal carrier engaged in combat. Armored transport ready. Roger. Moving the next waypoint. Moving there now.
Behind that building.
Anti-tank team at your orders.
You go in that building.
Anti-tank here.
You come and move up.
Sweeping the area. Copy. Call for fire.
Some suppression on this.
Missile operator down. We need an evac. Marines standing by. Forcon engaged in combat.
This recon's taking the brunt of this. Nice hit. Good.
Lab here.
You come and unload over here. You get in that building.
Someone asked for a
You
ride.
come this way.
Armored transport.
Enemy tank eliminated.
Combat patrol.
Good.
underway.
Tank
Entire
down.
tank platoon has been destroyed. Good job.
Who wants a
Nice
skylight
work.
in this house? Marines in combat. Awaiting command. Someone asked for a ride.
Stinger team. Should take out that. Happy days. Okay.
Marines at your orders.
Feeling good right now. Where's my transport? There it is.
Waiting order.
Come and collect these.
Armored transport under fire. Establish a base of fire in that building. Pushing forward.
Nice, that's dead. Okay, Marines push up. And the Marines push up. And you guys come back and get rearmed quickly.
Base of fire. U.S. Marine. Hoorah.
You guys are going to push up.
U.S. Marine. Ready for
You guys get in there. You guys are going to get in there. Force Recon can now push up.
transport here.
These guys need some repairs. Oh, there's another chopper. Surprising.
Ready.
Oh,
Fuck out. Full speed. Someone call for a cab. Already
oh, there's the other
Who needs support?
AA piece. Let's kill that then. Wasn't expecting it to be so far forward.
We're engaged. Lab standing by. Rod, move out.
Drop some supplies there. Units coming in this side. Oh, good. The javelin's already on them.
Troop transport standing by.
Can we give some
Missile
support with
launcher
these things?
destroyed.
Personnel carrier in combat.
I was going to say, we should be able to help here.
Armored transport ready.
Yeah, look at them getting peppered. That's very nice. Although our
AT specialists in combat.
A platoon of naval infantry has been spotted crossing the canal. Prepare for a counteroffensive.
need to get those guys rearmed. What else we got here? Got labs, I guess. Do some more Marines, I think.
Good copy. Next waypoint received. Moving out.
And they should get. Oh shit!
Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
That was actually a very good strike from that artillery. That's the best strike they've done so far.
Vehicle heavily damaged. Need maintenance. Dogs here. Once a Marine, always a Marine. Get your asses in that building. U.S. Marine, ready for combat. Get in that building.
Get some Marine Raiders in now. Let's take out this then. Once that's dead, we can call in our helicopters, so...
Anti-tank team engaged in combat.
They have some anti-vehicle... I think it's just a cannon, actually. I thought it was going to be the...
Armored transport reporting in. Personal carrier here. All asses dismount. I want to face fire in that building. We have a
push these Marines up. You guys out of missiles? Can you return fire? Nice, good kill. They're gonna die. Yeah, building's gone. These things are great. I'm bringing a couple of labs just because I want the additional firepower.
Pedal to the metal. Moving out.
Move these guys forward slightly. Some support to these guys, they're getting ripped apart. Cool, why? Because these guys aren't even in a building. So I don't know why my guys are getting killed. Let's bring in some supplies. How are these guys still alive?
Solid copy. Advance and report.
They feel bugged out.
Personal carrier.
They shouldn't have survived that long. It's ridiculous.
Moving to contact.
Like, how are they killing when the... It just doesn't make any sense.
Engage, sir.
That feels very bugged out.
Lab here. Go ahead.
There's no way they should be outdoing our units there. That's ridiculous.
Lab under fire.
The amount of damage they were able to put out. It's crazy.
Need supplies?
Considering they weren't in any cover. Technically. Unless, I mean, the destroyed units might count as cover, I guess.
Copy. Relocating. Lab here. Someone called for a cab? Armored transport reporting in. I got my ears on. Go ahead.
Bringing loads of supplies.
Driver, reverse. Pushing forward. Mortar engaged. Send your orders. Hit the gas. Armored transport under fire.
Jesus.
Lab at your command, sir. Pass is out.
They're getting more and more accurate.
Our vehicle has been
They're slaughtering my vehicles even though they can't really see them.
Marines in combat. Awaiting command. Find some cover. Get in that building.
I've got a drone in the air, but I can't see one. I think the AI's being a bit cheaty there.
Get your
That's my
asses out of my
supplies.
vehicle.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the AI's being a bit cheaty there.
Move in a new fighting position. Raiders engaged in combat. Move, move, move! Move in there! Prepare for entry. Mortar available, sir. Mortar at your command, sir.
That missile launcher is gone. Good.
Vehicle status is red.
That was the last anti-aircraft launcher. The way is clear for the planes. I'm sending in an air raid to deal with the artillery.
New orders. We lead the assault.
Oh yeah, air raid. Oh, that wasn't there before. Don't think they bombed it themselves, did they? We had to engage it, if I remember correctly. Definitely don't remember them calling that in before.
Now take that fort and establish a defensive perimeter. Enemy paratroopers are mobilizing for a counterattack as we speak.
U.S. Marine. Hoorah!
Air assets are now available, Commander. You can call in helicopters from the reinforcements panel.
Armored transport ready. Armored transport standing by.
Okay. Let's bring the Vipers in. And then we want Ospreys, I guess, to carry people across. Hang on. Should actually just bring some units in them, shouldn't I? Stinger team, Marines.
Troop transport ready.
You go back and get repaired, you go back and get repaired. I need a lav to bring in some supplies here.
Mortar ready. Send coordinates. Setting up an attack pattern. Raiders here. Go ahead. Marines! Mortar ready. Send mission. Raiders. Hoorah! Hoorah!
Send these guys straight across. You come and unload right on there, hopefully. If you don't get shot down.
5
You guys go and help.
Raiders.
You come and get in there.
Lab ready.
Can you drive across here?
Moving there now.
I feel like that lav's amphibious.
Who wants the skyline
And should
burn
these
down?
be? Very nice.
The ships are on their way. Your orders are to hold your position until the arrival of the landing party.
Marines, at your orders, sir.
You guys get in there. You're going to unload there.
Marines,
When they get repaired, we'll send them across as well.
Those high-rises overlooking the fort will make our position indefensible if enemy troops take them. We should hold those buildings as long as we can.
Viper. Welcome to the missile age, choppers.
I mean, I'd love to get those buildings, but I think it's going to be a challenge. You guys, do you want to mortar
Enemy
that?
paratroopers have taken off and will be on you any minute now.
Force recon ready.
You guys come and unload in those buildings if you can.
Recon ready.
You get in there. You're going to come across here.
Roger. Moving out. Lab reporting in.
You go back to base. You come and get rearmed.
Marching keeps us fit.
CH-53 copies.
Get out there.
Approaching the DZ.
This is it. The enemy paratroopers are here.
Anti-aircraft specialist ready.
Osprey awaiting mission.
This is where the mess starts.
Heavy lift ready.
It's a bit of a mess. Vipers go back to base before you get killed. You come and drop there. You have ammo. No, you don't. Just drop them. Drop them off. Before you get shot down. Come on. You guys get out of there. All the infantry got killed there, unsurprisingly. Just way too much stuff coming in there. There's no way I had enough infantry to deal with that. So I lost a load of units. I shouldn't have even bothered. Don't think that was worth it. Don't think that was worth it. It's, you don't have any ammo. Just gonna drop off some supplies around here. Smoke off. Pop back.
The high-rises have fallen into the hands of the enemy. They can shoot missiles and guide artillery onto you from there. Stand by. I'm calling in an air raid to level these buildings.
Oh, good. They're going to level the buildings. Yeah, there's way too much stuff there for me to hold that. I'm not that good at micro, I'm afraid. Oh, I need my... We'll get in for the airstrike.
Fireworks are over.
That helps.
Try to take back the buildings now. We remodeled a little. Let me know what you think.
I can't get anything in. If I can't bring in reinforcements because there's too much AA, then what am I supposed to do? Like, they've got aircraft and all sorts, and I can't rearm. I think they've made this a bit too hard with the amount of stuff that's coming in. I know I'm playing on Elite, but I don't have enough units that can come in and engage. Where can I call in reinforcements here? There's too much anti-air. And I'm just getting bombarded by artillery, which I can't counter because I can't bring in supplies. I don't know, seems a little bit much now.
Who needs support? Marines in combat. What are your orders?
And I still think they're cheating with the artillery, because they're artillerying these guys. And I can't see any enemies here. So they know where my units are.
Viper ready for combat. Viper is combat ready.
You won't find a faster
Get low.
AH-1 reporting in.
Osprey at your command.
Viper awaiting mission. The Viper is in the air.
The Osprey is in the air.
And keep the Osprey low and hopefully can pick up these
The landing
infantry.
party is almost there. Hold tight.
Marines in combat. Requesting orders. Order ready. Send mission.
I should be able to artillery these guys coming up here now.
U.S. Marine ready for combat.
Right, can all of you
That's your command, sir.
get in this Osprey, please?
Your orders, sir. Marines here. We're in combat. Marines in combat. Send your orders. Vehicle damaged. Requesting maintenance.
Osprey is mission ready. Cargo helicopter approaching the DZ.
Solid copy. Fire mission received.
There's just too much stuff coming in and too much AA. It's making the helicopters useless. Can I hold this for 23 seconds? It seems difficult. I'm going to charge these up the hill just to get them in the point.
The landing party is finally here. Time for the big show.
That is just pure luck. That was really hard. That's definitely harder than it used to be. Just the amount of stuff that comes at you immediately as you get there. And you just slaughtered everything I got in those buildings.
Here's the situation, Commander. Your group holding the fort has drawn the enemy to the tip of the peninsula. Our landing party is ready to flank them, trap them, and finish them off. Our landing craft and
bombers even bombing.
give us the
They're just
ability
randomly
to strike
bombing stuff.
anywhere on the coast.
Not actually killing
But we
anything.
have a limited amount of troops, and bringing reinforcements ashore will take time, so you need to define your priorities. The enemy paratroopers have dropped the bulk of their equipment in the fields to the north of the town. They need to regroup for a while, but will soon be ready to attack. Striking them first would save us some trouble. The city garrison is still in disarray. Seizing the city center immediately without giving them time to reorganize would make the task much simpler. And you need to hurry, Commander. Your men at the fort won't hold forever.
Okay. Landing craft air cushion. Okay. Hang on, let's have a look at what we've got then. So special. So that's how we can call in reinforcements here. Okay. I'm bringing the Vipers, but there's various AA knocking about.
Troop transport reporting in.
Well, let's send these over here and try and support them. Let's push this tank up. Let's push the Force Recon up over this way. I'm just going to give them some commands now. Force Recon over there.
Dismount. Inland Abrams ready for action. Moving
Tanks I'm going to push this way.
Lab ready.
Supplies will move up to here for now.
Scout is on the field.
AA will move up to
Copy
there.
that. Looking for targets.
Move one set of Marines there, one set over this
Already
way.
there.
And I've got a bunch of cash, so really we need to bring in tanks. I can only put one tank on it. Ooh. Okay. So tanks are good, but one tank is pretty brutal when we can bring in multiple other squads and vehicles. I want to bring these in because then I can take them into the city. Okay. Bring that in. Okay, let's go.
Sailing the new course. Personal carrier here.
I'll assist you with my group commander. Where do you want me to go? Oh! She's going to bring some stuff in. A couple of tanks and stuff. Okay. Attack the VDV landing zone. Yeah. Attack the VDV landing zone, because I can take this out. And I'll assist with the VDV landing zone.
Our vehicle can't take much more of this. All walking sandbags. Jump out. Marines, standing by. Keep driving. Marines engaged in combat. Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you? Standing by. All bullet catchers, disembark.
area's just swarming.
U.S. Marines, ready for combat. Heavy armor is on the field. Someone asked for a ride? Marines taking fire! Once a Marine, always a Marine!
They're dead, yeah, I was going to say. Let's drop those supplies off there. Where's those reinforcements? Unload there.
Marines force recon here. Set traffic.
Rocket barrage incoming! Keep your heads down!
U.S. Marines, ready for duty. Move your ass.
Well, they're dead.
Marines in combat, requesting orders. Weapons team at your command.
Is that how you welcome all your tourists around here?
On the double squad.
We have detected the origin of the strike. A few cruise missiles from our destroyer will teach them some manners.
Okay, so we get the destroyer now. Quick pause, there's a lot of shit going on at the minute and I'm trying to figure out what the hell is happening.
Send your orders.
You guys are in serious trouble.
Personal carrier ready.
You guys push that way to assist there. You guys are all going to push up that way. You guys are already screwed.
Logistics ready. Transport here.
There's just so much stuff everywhere. I mean, these guys are... These reinforcements were they're just going in blindly and getting slaughtered. So what was the point in them, I would ask. I don't think that's very well done in the mission. They're absolutely useless.
Destroyer here.
So we have access to this. What am I destroying? Something here. On our S position. So I request a precision strike there. Is that the only one? I think so. Oh, I'm getting a lot of chugging suddenly as well. That's weird. Yeah, this mission's a bit much in that there's so much going on now. It wasn't like this before. They've changed the mission objectives and stuff. There's just way too much happening. You need to be in multiple places at once, fighting multiple sets of enemies. This is like a multiplayer mission. This shouldn't be solo. Not with this much going on. I don't know why they've added more objectives like that. Yeah, I'm just losing stuff left, right, and centre. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how they've changed this mission. They've made it that there's too much going on. Like, I don't mind a challenge at all, but I'm not, you know, I can't be in 16 places at once. And then you've still got the threat of the artillery hitting you constantly while you're trying to take this and deal with this. And these reinforcements, as I say, completely useless. They've all just been slaughtered without doing anything. And in the meantime, all your units are just getting slaughtered.
Going hot.
Yeah, I don't know.
At your command. Solid copy.
We need to hurry, Commander. Our men at the fort can't hold out much longer.
Unload cargo ASAP.
I mean, what do you want me to do? I can't help them. I can't help myself. There's too much shit going on.
Raiders here.
Hopefully the helicopters can do some damage here, but...
Osprey, standing by.
Down, 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 down. You're getting destroyed. Oh, that's helicopters.
Osprey at your command.
Heavy cab. Ready to
Where did the AA Lav AD go? There we go.
Force recon under fire.
How can you see my my recon unit that's in the forest?
Left, awaiting order. Hoorah!
Apologies, there's a lot of noise outside. Sorry if that's coming through on the microphone. It should be thingy, and I'll just go and shut the window. Oh, it's a very hot day today. I don't really want to shut the window. Are these repaired? They are.
Ready to rumble. Lab, reporting in.
They are sending in more reinforcements there.
Cavalry ready for action.
And you guys go back to base. Stinger team shouldn't be pushing up the front there.
Tip of the spear. Marines in combat. What are your orders? Take that building.
Where... Did we destroy that or not? I'm very confused at what's going on now.
Lab, awaiting orders. Combat patrol underway. Forecon in combat. M1 Abrams, warmed up and ready to go. We're combat ready.
Viper. Viper awaiting mission.
Lab at your command, sir. Abrams, ready to roll.
AH-1 reporting in. We've been hit.
Yeah, there's too much AA to move these guys up.
Maximum power.
Lab ready for combat. Raiders, always forward. Take your team under fire. What are your orders? On ass, we're moving.
A second MLRS battery is targeting us. Get covered.
Destroyer ready. All hands, battle stations.
I don't know where it actually is. Because I thought I destroyed that one, but it doesn't say I've destroyed it.
Heavy cab, ready to roll. Search and destroy. Heavy cab in combat. Smoke screen. Heavy cab engaged. Heavy cab is on the field. Air defense, standing by. Force recon in combat.
Oh, just getting slaughtered. That got destroyed, so the chopper got destroyed with it. Oh, that is the chopper destroyed, sorry. No, the supplies were here.
New flight plan received.
Establish a base of fire in that building. M1 Abrams, warmed
I mean, even if you just focused on one of these and ignored the other, I'm pretty sure they would push you.
Anti-tank ready for action.
The MLRS is moving around.
Ollie Burke at your command. Target received. Engaging.
That's not very well scripted. They weren't there before, I'm pretty sure.
Heavy armor is on the field. Anti-aircraft here at your command. Reverse. M1
Enemy Grad's
Abrams ready
destroyed.
for action.
So who's got the biggest stick now?
They do, because they've got 10 times the amount of troops we do.
Heavy cab ready to rumble. Lab here. Combat ready. Heavy armor engaged. Get those tracks moving. Armor moving out.
Viper ready for combat.
Sir, the enemy landing zone has been secured.
Perfect.
copy.
Without
Next
airborne
waypoint
reinforcement, the peninsula is certain to fall into our hands.
Reporting
It's just a matter of time. Now eliminate the garrison defending the city center. But be careful. By now, they'll be waiting for us.
Lab here. Heavy cavalry ready for action. Forecon standing by.
I guess it strongly wants you to do one and not the other. and not help those guys.
Abrams here. We're combat ready. Let's crush them. Heavy armor is on the field. M1 Abrams warmed up and ready to go. Air defense ready for action. Lab here. Go ahead. Search and destroy. Breaker 1-9. Who needs supplies? Troop transport reporting in.
Out of troops again. Not much infantry to call in.
Filling the coordinates. Marines Force Recon at your command. Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Sweeping area.
You used to get jets in this as well, but maybe it's the later part of the mission you get them now. How many missiles do we have? 27. So, those have moved to there now. They're nowhere near... Like, that's rocket artillery that's supposed to be over there.
Another MLRS position destroyed. The entire battery should be gone now.
What's a Marine? Always a Marine. M1 Abrams here. We're in combat. Abrams ready to roll.
Make sure these tanks are focus firing the other tank.
Landing craft ready. Back to the mothership. Force Recon standing by. U.S. Marines ready for duty. Troop transport ready.
They're stuck on top of each other.
New course set. Unloading zone confirmed.
Oh, they got in. Sorry, that's my fault. I actually told them to get in there.
Roger, unloading cargo.
There you go, and leave. I thought I was getting them in the vehicle, but of course it's another transport.
Roger. We're on the move.
That's quite funny.
Marines, at your orders, sir. M1 Abrams ready for action. Back up, back up. Search and destroy. Heavy cap ready to rumble. Force Recon here. Hoorah! M1 Abrams warmed up and ready to go. Armored transport reporting in.
More of these guys here. Call in my Viper again.
Sir, our troops at the fort have been overwhelmed. The few remaining survivors have surrendered.
This is a long mission.
The Viper is in the air.
We lost the... I mean... Link up with the defenders. So you do actually have to do that. You have to do all 3 objectives. So you can't really take your time. So I take it back. You are trying to do multiple objectives.
Vehicle status is red. Viper at your command. Roger that. Sweeping the area. Personnel carrier in combat. For it, go! Viper.
Well, very, very dead.
Swift, silent, deadly. Check a leg.
Also got some AA units over here.
On the move. Heavy cav is on the field.
The Osprey is in the air.
and get rearmed.
Anti-armor at your command, sir.
You guys come and get in that building. You guys get in that building.
I got my ears on. Go ahead. Armor transport. Standing by. Good copy. Next waypoint received.
Copy. Egressing
Jump
out.
to base.
Lab, ready for action.
Push these guys this way then.
Ready to roll.
Yeah, it feels very chaotic when you come over here now, having 3 objectives going on. I know that's not a main objective, but that's a lot of micro.
Is ready to rumble.
I think that's beyond the capability for a lot of players.
Lab here. Moving to contact. Heavy cab. Ready to roll. Force recon in combat. Get in there and get it done. Solid copy. Let's move. Pushing forward.
Those guys killed something? I think so.
Someone after a ride? Marines here! We are engaged! Viper ready for combat. Anti-aircraft here. Forcon engaged in combat. Marines under fire!
The city center is under our control, General.
Team at your command, sir.
All the objectives have been reached. Congratulations, Commander. I will recommend all the soldiers who died at the fort
Yeah,
for a
no
posthumous
aircraft
award.
anymore.
Those men died as heroes.
But they changed the mission quite a bit. I think there's maybe a bit too much going on when you get to the other side. Personally. I know some people will be fine with it, but I just think there's a bit much. Still a good mission, but maybe needs to not have quite so much going on the other side. The poor defenders were definitely screwed. But at least we did all the main objectives and most of the secondary. Though the fact the MLRS moved around, I would have thought they should be in fixed position if you're going to mark them like that. That was a bit weird. They used to be fixed, because you used to destroy them, they were in a different place. And they were fixed, whereas now they move around, which is a bit strange. But it is what it is. Thank you very much for watching. You can join me tomorrow and we'll do the next one. See how much that's changed, if at all, the airport one. See you all then.